What's up, everybody? This is the Jedi. I first want to say Happy New Year to everybody, if I haven't already. And I thought I would get a chance to be live before now. I thought I would be live before the end of the year, and that didn't happen. And I was just trying to give myself some days to fully recover from my episode that I shared with you in previous work already. And quite frankly, since the new year has come in, everybody, I've been in kind of a funk, really. You know, um, I don't know if I'm just now getting, COVID isolation or something. I don't know. Um, I'm just kind of in a funk, man. Like I, I feel kind of down, really. You know, um, and I spoke with one of my buddies back east, my buddy Dennis, yesterday, and that got on my nerves. I don't think that's what the energy that I'm holding right now. Like I'm just kind of down, but kind of sad, really. But I don't think that's because of Dennis. He did get on my nerves because we haven't talked in a little while, and apparently he got the vaccination, and so did a lot of the people in his family, and he's talking that bullshit that I don't want to hear. You know, and I spent a big part of last night sending a bunch of shit to him from YouTube and Instagram and articles and everything I could find, And then I get a text from him this morning saying, it's not going to change my mind. Well, you're an idiot and probably not worthy to be my friend anymore because I don't like when people don't listen to me. If I have let you pass the velvet rope into my life, you need to pay attention to me because I'm paying attention to you. And nothing pisses me off more when I feel like I'm not heard. I don't like that. And he should know me. So, because my intent is not to change your mind, it's to educate your bitch ass. That's it. I can't unvaccinate you. So what? And I was restraining myself from calling you a dumb bitch for a weak and a weak simp for even not having the intestinal fortitude to not have the damn vaccine. But these people who have been dumb enough to go out and get this damn thing, they want to sit on the throne of judgment to everybody else. They can all kiss my entire ass, including Dennis. So that made me furious. And then somewhere, I think when I was sending stuff to Dennis, I learned about this white bitch in Louisiana who's a judge who is now stepping down. Like I always tell you, they step down, everybody. Your bitch ass gets fired. They step down. Um, for white evil, because why else do they ever have to step down? You know, so the details don't really matter. And I had done a piece on that, and it just pissed me off. And I just thought, I can't, like I just don't want to start my year off like that, you know. And that's why I'm bringing this because it's not something that makes me furious. Um, but I think it gives me an opportunity to broach a topic that is worthy of discussion, and that is the issue of women and makeup. Um, you know, I have never, all of my girlfriends have not been big makeup wearers, you know. Um, even my sisters, I have 5 sisters, and none of my sisters were ever like all Miss Makeup, you know. They just don't really do that. Um, a special occasion or something, I would notice that, some of my sisters would have maybe a little something going, maybe some lipstick or some I forget the shit, but just just very minimal something. You could tell, oh, they did something. Even my grandmother used to we used to have we used to laugh at and with her when there was something special, and she was gonna get dolled up. She would tell one of my sisters, I need some lip. That meant she wanted some lipstick. And and even my grandmother, I never saw her in makeup. I never saw her in makeup. I, like I say, maybe some lipstick. That would pretty much be as far as she'd go. And, one of her good wigs or something, if she wasn't going to wear natural hair. But just there wasn't a lot of makeup going on. So it hasn't really touched my life in that way. Like I never had the girlfriend that had a counter full of shit she's got to put on her face and all of it. And one of my exes, she was a model, and I never saw Lori in makeup all like that. I- I'm really trying to think, was she ever in straight up makeup? I know she wore lipstick, very lightly. She was one of these people that changed her outfit 3 times in a day and her hair and everything else, and she was a whole new person. Like, I'm over it. But there just wasn't a lot of makeup. I don't remember there being like, counters of makeup and stuff. Like, that just didn't happen in my life. But there are a lot of women out there who do wear makeup, and young girls are being introduced to makeup from a very young age. And why this picture is so important, and I'm going to link this video because it's actually a time lapse video of this woman. That's her on the right with the gray hair. This is the same woman. And they take you from that to this because you see them actually doing her makeup in real time and doing her clothes. I mean, it's the whole thing. And while the finished product is a very regal looking, um, stately, royal looking woman, like, you almost want to bow to her, like, wow. But when that comes off, then we back to the sister on the right. And I think what I'm here to do is to speak to brothers and sisters to say, first of all, to my sisters, you got to present yourself as dumbed down as you can physically. It will be to your benefit. I promise you this. As a man, I can tell you this. Because for me and a lot of men, it's not about the woman that's doing all the peacock special effects shit. We see that all damn day, and we're kind of over it. Everything is fake. For me personally, just me, the Jedi, I need to see your smile. You. That's part of my connection to you. Because I'm not a man who only sees women as a sexual conquering. I need to see your femininity. I need to feel your tenderness and your warmth, your wisdom. I got to see the little girl in you some kind of way. I need that. I know that about myself. I've always been that way. And I'm not going to be able to experience you, your personality. Why Allah has put so many muscles in the face We can do all kinds of things with our face. And I'm one of these people. I make all kinds of faces and I do a lot with my face. It's part of my expression, you know. But one of the reasons why Allah has given us so many muscles in our face to be able to express is because that's one of the ways we communicate. I've known people who are deaf who have told me they appreciate that I articulate so well because it's easier for them to they can read my lips very easily. Or there's a lady that was a customer of Amos, my Nigerian brother, and she always comes with a smile because when she talks stuff, she's a sign language person. Her daughter, um, it's her daughter, so she can just kind of motion to her daughter without even doing sign language. And her daughter can just like she knows what she means and stuff. They have a very good synergy. But her face is very important for her to be able to move through the society and to be able to communicate and be perceived by others. So what I'm trying to start off saying to my sisters is, I go back to what I was about to say a moment ago. You need to come as plain Jane as you can. If you're really looking for a man, because most of you are only looking for a penis, that's it. We've talked about this over the years that I've been on this platform. And so now you don't have the courage to go to your children and say, when their father isn't there, and say, sorry, I was looking for a penis, not really a parent. My bad. Because that would be the truth. So we have to break the cycle of once something never had, you got to do something you never did. So you need to be as plain Jane as you can. Because, A, for you, then you're forced to use your personality to be seen. If that's what if you just feel the need to peacock, then use your personality. Use your natural gifts, not some L'Oreal shit. And you will attract a man and not a sexual predator. You understand? But you're going to have to get out of that lane of competition. You're trying to out peacock the next chick. She got a 2-inch heel. God damn it, I got to have a 4-inch heel. She got a 4, damn it, I'm in a 6. She got 1 bundle, I got 6 bundles. You know. Her cleavage is plunging, mine goes down to my damn navel. You know, whatever. I mean, everything, you do just too much competition. And what I'm trying to say to you is if you're really looking for a man, you will heed these words. Because women who are really looking for a man, a mate with substance, they don't peacock. They don't. You have some, I'm going to stay firm on that because I was going to say, you know, you have some like executive type women, you know, who are very Dior and shit and Christian Louboutin up and their bundles and all that, but they're very successful and they're peacocked. Some of that can come with profession, but even that sister needs to dumb it down if she's looking for her man. You understand? But by then she's probably been in such the habit since she's a little girl to peacocking. Women always think they got to peacock for a man. You don't need to peacock and stop competing with other women. Just stop it. Stop it today. We're not even 3 days into the new year. Just stop today. Say, this year I'm not peacocking. Won't do it. Because you also, not only do you want to find a man, but you want to know he's into you for you and not your looks. Because a real man, just the fact that you are a real female, that's enough. You'll get us. We got to have it. That you good. So stop putting so much focus on that. Because you could come looking like a vagabond. And we are animals. So that's our instinct. We must have. So stop focusing on that. So not only will you know that a man is really into you for you, but if he can accept you as plain Jane, then you pull out the freakum dress after you got the ring. You understand? and you've not had the baby yet. After you get the ring and the relationship has been strong for 2 or 3 years, nothing less, and then you test him. And it's a test for us brothers because, he wants to take you out. And you go plain Jane. You know you got some badass shit in your closet. Don't wear it. He doesn't even know you have it. Because if that man is about you, he's about you. And a man like myself, my lover, has always been my friend. I was always the dude that my girl is with me. Y'all just hanging out with us. You understand? I'm into her. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. And I get to poke on her. It's everything, man. It comes so easy for me. I don't understand why people don't understand this. Like, it would solve humanity. Man, dude. Anyway, for brothers, stop looking for the peacock sister. Because she's just a peacock. So you got to start training your eye to that sister who's not peacocking. Because there's probably more substance there. There's more substance there. You understand? One of the last sisters that I dated in the last several years, in a moment of weakness, because she wasn't Muslim, but I was just sick and tired of being by myself. And I met her in a boutique. I was doing business with this lady that owned the boutique. And this sister just happened to be in there. And I didn't approach her. It was clear to me that the boutique owner knew her. So after she left, I said, "Who is that sister? Give her my phone number." And then we went out and had dinner a couple of times. But why I was lasered in on her is because she was in some basic ass fucking sweatpants and some nothing ass t-shirt. Her hair was cut real close. She had no makeup on. I saw a diamond. Wow. You understand? So if you start at 100, you don't have nowhere to go. And I would say this for the brothers too. You understand? Keep your clothes on. Don't let a sister know you even got a body. You understand? Don't. Try, because you want the standard to be, you're trying to get to know the person. People always say that, but they don't mean it. And they don't know what it means. You're not trying to get to know the person. You're not. But, alas. Anyways, so you don't want her to even know you got anything going on. Keep that low and modest. Because then when you both want to do something special for your mate once you're together, part of that can be, as a reward, let me do a little something, Because who amongst us brothers, when you're going out, or you take your woman out, if you went out with a female you just dating or something like that, you're going to get you a fresh haircut, you feel me, or something. You go do something to freshen up a bit. You want to be nice. That's fine. So I'm saying that when you go for plain Jane, that means she got somewhere to go if she want to, when she wants to be special for you. You understand? I've told you guys, even the magic of seeing your bride on the day of your wedding is something that Christians are just faking. Like, it's real for Muslims. It's real. When that woman comes down that aisle, a Muslim man has not touched her. Ain't touched her, ain't kissed her. It's new, but y'all coming down the aisle with the baby, throwing the flowers and everything. God love you. Dios te bendiga. You understand? But I'm just trying to say, when it's like that Beyonce song, she was speaking metaphorically to men and women. I took it as a man, like I related to it when she was talking about the freakum dress. For me, the freakum dress is metaphorical. She just like, if you with your woman you know, and you got a few pounds to lose and a gut that needs to turn into a six pack, then work on that. You feel me? And bettering yourself for your mate. You know, every once and again, you just walking around the house with your damn wife beater on or some bullshit, whatever, flexing. And for the woman, every once and again, she may put on some heels for you. She may throw a little makeup on and a little something, a little jewelry and things. That's the freakum dress concept. Like just letting that man know, yeah, I can be a statue too. You know, don't get it twisted. I'm plain Jane, but I can turn into Wonder Woman for you. You know, and it just makes it magic, man. But the other thing I want to say about this is that when you peacock, like this sister looks after she's been done all dialed up, and a man meets her like that, then she's cheated herself because, and I don't want to say she has um, deceived the man, but indeed she has. Because we don't make these drastic transformations that women make. Now that we don't do that. If you see us on in goddamn it January, we still look the same. Goddamn it, the same in June. Goddamn. But a sister you see her on Monday, goddamn it, is somebody else on Wednesday. A whole new hair, a whole new hair, and just I can't tell you how many times in my life I've had women come to me and say, "You don't remember me?" No, bitch, I don't remember you. You're a different person. Turn back into the person I met, and then let me see if I recognize you. Quick, do a spin, turn into that person, you know. So if this sister meets somebody like the Queen of Africa, that's wow. She cheats herself because that man may not be ready for the sister on the right. So that's why you don't put the cart before the horses, as my grandma used to say. You come out as the sister on the right, and after you got a good man, then you turn to the Queen of goddamn it, the Sahara. You feel what I'm telling you? And blow your man away. But I'll tell you something else. I just remember, this is not unpersonal to me. One of my ex-girlfriends, wow. I have a lot of ex-girlfriends, y'all. I'm not saying that's good or bad. I'm just saying. Yeah. But one of my ex-girlfriends, she was the baddest bitch, period, the end. But a lot of brothers didn't holler at her because she needed her front top teeth were jacked up. I hate to say it that way because it doesn't really express it. They weren't unsightly, just she needed to wear braces and like a retainer for a little while. And I can tell you to this day, her teeth are perfectly straight and everything like that. But I saw past that because there was nothing else that was a problem. And she hollered at me, as have all my girlfriends. That's why I tell brothers, you don't need, and women, you don't need to look. Companionship will come to you. It will come to you. It will come to you. Stop looking. But that's something else. Anyways, but she did send her sister to me to tell me that she wanted to talk to me and all that. But she was the baddest chick, dude. There was no, we walk in anywhere, and there's nobody in there badder than her, and everybody knew it. My homeboys, my cousins, everybody, they were like, wow, and then it goes back to you never can have everything principle. I'm not going to talk about that right now. I have, but I'm just trying to say that so I could take that and boom, she could turn into Wonder Woman if she wanted to, So this sister and any sister of any stripe, you serve yourself better if you show up like the sister on the right. You understand? And if that man is not feeling you, then you just keep pressing, until you find the one that likes the sister on the right and falls madly in love with her. Then you turn into Queen of Sheba if you want to. You feel what I'm telling you? And then you got a lot of us brothers that, I'm not one, because I haven't, like I said, I haven't had a problem with any of my women wearing a bunch of makeup. But I know of men who are just like, they don't want their woman wearing a bunch of makeup. Some of them do it because they don't want you to look like Queen of Sheba, because they got their own insecurity problems and shit. You don't need that dude either. You understand? Like when you decide to flex and fly, you need to be able to soar freely. You understand? And if he can't take your ray of light, then that's not the one either. But I'm just trying to say there are brothers that don't want you to wear makeup because they don't want you to look beautiful or overly attractive. And then there's some that just aren't into the fucking makeup, you know? And I probably lean that way because, especially if I want to have spontaneous love making, I don't want to have to be worried that I'm going to smear your makeup or something. Like I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Like I can't do that, you know. But it will serve women especially better. And I think I'm harping more on women because you are the prize, you're the goal. So while there are things that men can take and understand from this, I say to women, because you kind of in a vicious cycle. I hate that women think that the man is the prize now. It's so fucking backwards, dude. Nothing's further from the truth. But you got to show up as the sister on the right and be just as you are, and let him fall in love with that. And here's the other thing too, and she's an extreme case, because the other thing that kills me is most women who wear makeup, when they take that shit off, they don't need it any damn way. So it's like, why were you even wearing it? It gets into social, uh, 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 signaling from childhood, and it gets into it. I'm sure it gets into a lot of things, whatever. But I'm just trying to say, usually most women I know that wear makeup don't really need the shit. So I don't know why they're doing it. And the eyelashes that are gonna poke me when I come to kiss you and shit. Like I can't with that. You know. Um I could lose an eye, or a cornea. So yeah, not doing that. But try that, women. Especially if I don't care if you're a single woman or not. I was gonna say, especially if you're a single woman right now. I think this works for everybody. If you're a married woman, goddamn it, stop dolling up. You know. Just stop dolling up for a little while. See how your man reacts. But certainly, if you're a single woman, stop dolling up. It'd be a lot easier to save you a lot of time and effort, and you just go as you. Because, especially nowadays, you heard me talk about the cheeseburger effect. Everybody out there is a cheeseburger. It's the sister who's not a cheeseburger that stands out. To me, that's who I see when I'm out anywhere, or even give a second glance, because everything else is a cheeseburger. Everything, I've seen it 100 times before I've seen that one. I already seen it. I saw that jean, that tight, that heel, that tennis shoe, that center part, that bundle, that makeup, those lashes. I just seen it. Like I'm sick and tired of it now already. I'm worn out. I can't go on. I won't go on. So just try that. Go and present yourself as the sister on the right. And if it is a man you seek and not just a tryst, then you'll do that until you find the man that's worthy of you. If you're just trying to get a hit him and quit it, then go out as the fucking Queen of Sheba. I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it here, you guys, because even though I bought a damn SD card for this thing, it still cuts it off, and you have to do it in sections. I'm pissed about that. I don't know why it does it. I formatted the card and I don't know what's going on. Only problems know my life. Just know that. So, what is today? Sunday, I think. I think it's Sunday. Yeah, because I thought yesterday was Friday, and then I learned yesterday that it wasn't Friday. It was Saturday, and it was a whole thing. So today is Sunday. Um, so I'm not going to say when we're going to be live, because if I say it, it won't happen. Just soon, very soon, like very soon. I almost want to say tomorrow, but I don't want to say it because it won't happen. Anyways, contemplate what I've said to you, everybody. Contemplate. I'm only here for the betterment of our people at every level. I'll see you soon.